Have you ever looked at these actresses and you're wondering how are they able to afford these extravagant lifestyles? Not just expensive vacations, driving luxury cars, flying private jets, buying and living in so much luxury, lavishly furnished, expensive apartments. Also buying different mansions in different parts of the world, while their male counterparts can barely afford their basic needs. In fact, their male actors sometimes could barely afford the least hospital bills, while these female actresses are all seen in luxury trips, luxury vacations, private jets, spraying money, living large. Then we begin to ask, what is happening? Why are these actresses living in so much luxury compared to the males? What is going on? If you are wondering just like I am, then sit right back, because in today's video I am going to be exposing, I am going to be revealing to you some of these actresses that has been rumored to be dating extremely rich, wealthy sugar daddies who are sponsoring their lifestyles. No doubt these sugar daddies I am going to be mentioning and these actresses I'm going to be mentioning in this video have this rich, wealthy sugar daddies that has been silently and secretly funding their lifestyles and their luxury lives, while they flaunt hard work on our face, making those who work hard look like they are not trying enough. So let's dive right into this list of the actresses whose extravagant lifestyles are allegedly and rumored to be funded by extremely wealthy, rich, influential men. And at the number one on the list, we have our very own popular Nollywood actress, Destiny Etiko. Of course, Destiny Etiko, who just added one of the most expensive SUVs to her name. Okay, after owning Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and Lexus 570, and also owns a 4-bedroom duplex mansion in Enugu with lots of expensive vacations to Dubai and Maldives. And not just that, she has equally spent millions, multi-millions of naira on her body, undergoing lots of body enhancements and cosmetic surgeries, including rhinoplasty, BBL, tummy tuck, and so many more that cost fortunes, that cost a lot of money. Not just that, Destiny Etiko fashion game is something else at the moment. She has equally been showing us lots of expensive outfits and lots of expensive luxury cars and vehicles, and people were asking, how is she able to afford such lifestyle? Could it just be movies? Is it that this movie is really paying them this much? And when we kept asking, Destiny Etiko is equally alleged to be linked to top rich, wealthy politicians and sugar daddies. Although Destiny Etiko has continuously denied these accusations, she said that all her achievements is hard work and also the power of consistency, that she has no sugar daddy anywhere or any politician anywhere. Well, it is what it is. These are just speculations and rumors, although behind every rumor there is an atom of truth. And the number 2 on the list goes to Richest, who is known for her expensive luxury designer wardrobes, of course with lots of Louis Vuitton, Chanel and Gucci, and also lots of mouth-watering vacations to Dubai and Paris with lots of designer wardrobe and expensive travels with estimated net worth of $2.5 million. Of course, she has also been known to publicly receive mystery gifts such as expensive flowers, luxury cars, and luxury bags, and many more. She is actually rumored to be sponsored by top billionaire businessmen and business moguls. And the next on the list of actresses being sponsored by rich business moguls goes to Chika Ike. Of course, Chika Ike has been flaunting a lot of luxury on our faces. Not just luxury, she is driving one of the latest, most expensive cars, Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe, and a Range Rover. And not just that, Chika Ike owns a luxury, expensive palatial home, palatial apartment in Lekki, and also has traveled and is currently flying on different private jets, traveling to different countries for vacations, such as Monaco, Dubai, and Paris. From luxury, expensive vacations, this Chika Ike's lifestyle is rumored to be sponsored by the billionaire, the Nigerian popular billionaire, politician, and very influential figure, Ned Nwoko. Yes, aside Ned Nwoko, Chika Ike has also been rumored to be sponsored by top politicians and business moguls. Not just that, she is equally rumored to have a lot of top politicians sponsoring her lifestyle, and also Ned Nwoko is also behind the scene sponsoring these lifestyles, allegedly. Although Chika Ike has denied these accusations, she has equally stated that it is not true. Ned Nwoko is not sponsoring my lifestyle. It is hard work. Chika Ike credits all her achievements, her luxury vacations, her luxury lifestyle to the power of hard work. And she said there is no man behind the scene. I hope we believe her, and I hope you do believe her. Well, I hope she is telling the truth. But what can we say? It is what it is. And the next on my list is Oni Aina. Oni Aina, who is mostly seen in luxury and rarely discusses sources of income. Not just that, Oni Aina has been known to undergo different expensive cosmetic surgeries and drives one of the latest Mercedes-Benz GLE. And not just that, she equally owns a BMW, one of the latest BMW. And a lot of persons are saying, how is Oni Aina able to afford such lifestyle? She doesn't just own these luxury vehicles. Oni Aina also owns lots of luxury, lavishly furnished mansions in Lekki. A lot of people have equally been sneaking and asking, what is going on? Oni Aina is not the most popular Nollywood actress. How come she's able to afford so much luxury? How is she able to afford so much expensive cosmetic surgeries? What is happening? And then again, we went to check and found out that it has been rumored that Oni Aina's lifestyle is also being sponsored by top business moguls. A lot of people have been asking, how is Oni Aina able to afford this lifestyle? How much is she making in movies that is financing this type of activities, that is financing this type of luxury we are looking at? And when we checked, guess what, my darlings, it was rumored that Oni Aina's lifestyle is being funded and supported by international businessmen, international top businessmen, billionaires and multi-millionaires. Can we say this is a total definition of a small girl with a big goal? Because Oni Aina has equally credited all her achievements to the power of hard work and God's favor. Well, what can we say? And the next on my list is Exp0sed. Exp0sed, who owns high-end luxury cars such as Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Range Rover Autobiography, and luxury mansions in Lekki and Banana Island, and also expensive luxury vacations to different countries such as Dubai, USA, UAE, and South Africa. Although she was equally rumored to be sponsored by top billionaire, top rich, extremely wealthy politicians, and one of her recent achievements was also linked to her ex, MC Olomo, who was allegedly her ex. Although what else can we say? Danella has equally said, my heart, my earnings and everything I own is God's grace and hard work. And what can we say? And the next on the list goes to Oni Aina. Okay, this beautiful, gorgeous, curvy brown sugar has equally been linked to be sponsored by top sugar daddies. Well, Oni Aina is known for her expensive surgeries, lots of luxury, mouth-watering mansions and apartments furnished to taste in different parts of the country, such as Abuja and Lekki, Lagos. In fact, Oni Aina's vacations are uncountable. She has been in a lot of international luxury vacations. The next actress who has been linked to top wealthy businessmen and sugar daddies is Halima Abubakar. Of course, Halima Abubakar was known for enjoying high-end lifestyles until her recent illness, which exposed, in fact, which brought everything out to the public. Like, whoa, we thought it is movie that is really sponsoring this lifestyle. We didn't know that there is always something beneath the surface. You know, if not for what happened, we wouldn't have also known that. It's true that most of these actresses' lifestyles are being sponsored by men behind the scene. Of course, Halima Abubakar's lifestyle and luxury has equally been linked, allegedly, to Apostle Suleiman. Although he has equally debunked the rumors, saying, I have nothing to do with Halima Abubakar. But Halima Abubakar is saying, it is not true. You have something to do with me. You gave me sickness, and not just that. You have been the one helping me behind the scene and sponsoring my lifestyle until I got sick. But that is what it is. We don't know who is telling the truth, and we'll leave it at that. Let us move over to the next on my list, which is the top 8. The top 8 goes to Tonto Dikeh, who is known for her stunning beauty and her high-end luxury outfits, and of course, who recently went for a very expensive cosmetic surgery, has equally got the internet asking who is sponsoring, or who was, or who has been sponsoring Tonto Dikeh's lifestyle, because we can see that she has not been too frequent in movies. Of course, I don't think she has been producing lots of movies recently. But Tonto Dikeh has equally been, up and doing, living large, living and traveling to different countries. Of course, Tonto Dikeh, who drives Bentley Continental GTG wagon and who owns different mansions in Lekki and Abuja, and has been traveling to different countries for vacations. Tonto Dikeh is rumored to be dating top politicians, those who have money to spend, those who make money go round. Tonto Dikeh has been rumored to be dating some of them, including one of the top politicians named Giri. Although the relationship went south and also ended in scandal, but if that relationship didn't end in scandal, we wouldn't have known that there is also somebody behind the scene supporting, buying her cars and also sponsoring her lifestyle. So Tonto Dikeh has equally been rumored and allegedly been linked to top politicians, sugar daddies and top businessmen in Abuja and also in Lagos. It is just a rumor. Let us move over to the top 9 on my list. And the top 9 goes to Mercy Aigbe. Yes, before Mercy Aigbe came out publicly to show us, yes, I am with a man, it has been rumored that her lifestyles, her luxury vacations and lifestyle were funded by top business moguls and top politicians. Well, Mercy Aigbe, who owns one of the latest Lexus RS350, and not just that, she also owns Toyota Prado and owns a mansion in Magodo, Lagos State. And when people were asking what is going on, what is happening, Mercy Aigbe has been rumored. Her lifestyles were funded and sponsored by top politicians and very rich sugar daddies. And not just that, her lifestyle was actually secret secretly funded by this her present husband, Kazeem Adeoti, which she finally snatched from the wife. But before she made it public, before the relationship went public, it was a secret. This man was secretly sponsoring her, dating her, and sponsoring her lifestyle. And it was also rumored that I think Mercy Aigbe was a friend to the wife or something like that. But after everything, she said, why am I even eating a piece of cake when I can have the whole cake? Why will I'm gonna come out public, and boom, she just snatched the man from the wife and said, okay, I've come to stay. And again, since then, Mercy Aigbe has also been living and swimming in luxury and different trendy, most expensive fashions. Well, what can we say? Mercy Aigbe is flaunting this luxury and she doesn't care about the rumors. She is unapologetically herself. She is a total definition of do you, the world will adjust. At the number 10 on my list, we have Nancy Isime. Of course, Nancy Isime, no doubt, is a very hard-working young lady. But beneath that hard work, there might also be something sponsoring this lifestyle. Of course, Nancy Isime, who owns Range Rover Villa and one of the latest Lexus SUV. Not just the latest Lexus SUV. She equally recently opened a very luxury apartment in her name. No doubt, a lot of multi-million nairas has been spent in such a mansion, and this has got the internet talking. How is this actress able to afford such luxury? What is going on? Let us check. And people started digging, and then boom! And when people started asking, after digging deep, it is rumored that Nancy Isime's lifestyle is allegedly sponsored and funded by a top political godfather. But no doubt, Nancy Isime is equally hardworking and also a little bit touch of, godfatherism. Although Nancy Isime has equally credited all these achievements and vacations and luxury to the power of hard work and consistency. And the number 11 on my list goes to the most popular BB Naija winner, Mercy Eke. Okay, a lot of people are like, wow, Mercy is really swimming in money, especially after purchasing one of the latest Lamborghini. A lot of people have been asking, how is Mercy Eke affording this type of lifestyle? Of course, Mercy Eke is known for her expensive lifestyles with lots of expensive luxury vehicles. One of the latest, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Not just that, she also owns a Range Rover and a Land Cruiser. Wow, this lady is obviously swimming in luxury. It is like money is just like a piece of paper. Of course, Mercy Eke did not just stop at cars. She equally owns lots of luxury, mouth-watering mansions in Lekki Phase 1. And she's always found in first class. Of course, you can never see Mercy in any economy. What is economy? When money is talking, Mercy is always found, if not in private jets. She is mostly found in first class. When we dig deeply into her lifestyle, my darlings, it was rumored that her affluent lifestyle, including the purchase of her recent Lamborghini, was allegedly sponsored by top business, international, and even local billionaire moguls and top politicians. Although she has equally credited all her success and her achievements to the power of hard work and consistency. She has said, it is God, though. It is just hard work and God. What can we say? And at the number 12 on my list goes to Lola Badmos. Lola Badmos, who of course went under the knife just to reduce for fat reduction or cosmetic or plastic surgery to look beautiful. Of course, she is looking really refined right now. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. She also owns Honda Pilot, Toyota Land Cruiser, and lots of expensive, multiple high-end SUVs and beautiful, well-furnished luxury apartments in Lagos. with estimated net worth of more than $3 million. Of course, a lot of people have linked some of her achievements to being connected to top politicians. Enola has equally credited all these achievements to the power of hard work and God's grace. And let us move over to the number 13 on the list. And at the number 13, we have Empress Njama. Of course, Empress Njama has actually kept some of her achievements, her travels, and a lot of things low-key, but no doubt, Empress has different mansions in Lagos, in Lekki, and not just that, she has top businesses and other luxury, and also has gone to different countries for different kind of vacations. Despite she has maintained a low-key profile, Empress has equally been linked to be dating or to be sponsored by some top businessmen and also the popular musician Timaya, who also helped in sponsoring her lavish lifestyle, although the relationship ended in scandal. It is what it is. People have to move on. But Empress Njama, of course, has also been linked to sugar daddy rumor. I don't know if it is true or not. And at the number 14 on my list is Danella Oki. Danella Oki, who recently bought and in fact is flaunting one of the most expensive vehicles, Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Not just that, she equally owns Porsche, one of the most beautiful cars, and of course I wish I can just get the door of that Porsche. But these actresses, these people are owning it with, with ease. And you're asking yourself, am I not a girl? What is happening? What are these people doing differently? Well, I think they know what others don't know. This lady, Danella Oki, also owns lots of luxury mansions in Lekki, not just in Nigeria. She also owns lots of expensive luxury mansions in abroad, such as South Africa and US. Although this her lifestyle, this her luxury lifestyle was then rumored to be sponsored by this controversial popular pastor, Apostle Suleiman. Of course, he has equally denied the rumor and said, I don't know, I am not linked to her, I don't know anything. But again, behind every rumor, there is an atom of truth. Meanwhile, let us move over to the next on my list, my darlings. At the number 15 on my list, we have Lady Bekere. Lady Bekere, who recently added 2 new SUVs, 2023 model has got. 2023 model has equally got the internet talking. Who is funding Lady Bekere's lifestyle? What is happening? Because not just adding these 2023 SUVs, she equally owns a Mercedes-Benz and also recently completed one of her luxury mansions in Lekki, and has equally been linked to traveling to different countries such as Dubai and US for vacations. Of course, with such beauty, we can just imagine who is behind this lifestyle. And after digging deep, it is rumored that her lifestyle is allegedly being funded by top Yoruba businessmen, and she is in a relationship allegedly with multiple Yoruba millionaires, billionaires, and businessmen. Although this lady has been trending online as a result of her sudden wealth, as people cannot just phantom it. Where did this wealth just come from all of a sudden? No doubt we can credit the sources of this wealth to hard work and also Odogu behind the scene. And one Odogu or many Odogus behind the scene. Of course, she has equally credited her sources of income to the power of hard work and also to the grace of God. And the last, but not the least, is my humble self. I am being sponsored by top politicians. The hair I'm wearing is top politicians, business moguls, and businessmen. I recently bought a Toyota Corolla door, the door, not the car. I bought the door of my Toyota Corolla, hoping that soon I will buy the car itself, and that actually was equally sponsored by top billionaires and politicians. So I am equally in this list. Meanwhile, my darlings, thank you so much for making it to the very end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider to now tap that subscribe button and please help me by giving this video a like. Your like, of course, it won't cost you anything to just hit like button, and again, I enjoy it when you do that, and I also enjoy it when you make it to the end of my video. It shows you are one of those people that finish whatever you start, and it is a rare quality to find. I like it when you do so, and I really want to appreciate you once more for making it to the very end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I am Victoria Vic. Bye.